standard RPG classes over-convoluted into the 40k universe, but that's just Warhammer for you, right? So yeah, let's just go with the standard Crusader. Straight shot right down the middle. Oh my god, I just realised that I'm not actually streaming the game here. What an idiot. Okay, I forgot to switch it back. Welcome to the stream where you just stare at my face while I play a game that is invisible to you all. What a fantastic way of doing things. Okay, so the tactical ones use the last pistol and autogun. Tactical Crusader takes fight to the enemy wielding the common but versatile ranged weapons of the Imperium. They can be used for devastating burst fire and precise aimed shots alike, depending on the situation. An ancient power armor variant equipped with a sophisticated tactical cogitator and a teleport beacon system. The wielder can summon automated tarantula turrets from the dropship in orbit and wreak terrible havoc upon the enemy, also equipped with a stun mine dispenser belt. So we got close combat shotgun and a las gun. So what's that, a weapon specialist? Demolition. Heavy gunner, yeah. Assault, I guess sword and shield by the looks of things. Do we run in and hack and slash? I want to be a heavy gunner. Ow. Challenge mode is recommended for experienced players or action RPG veterans. At this difficulty you may take greater risks for greater rewards, but don't worry, if you crave for a more laid-back experience, you can switch to story mode at any time. Difficulty choices that don't matter. Story mode is tailored for players who aren't very experienced in action RPG and want to focus on the story. I am experienced in action RPGs, but I mean, what's... Let's go with challenge mode. Oh my god, really? So just bugger off. I thought this would just be like pre-made nonsense that I could just fire up and have a go at, but no, in-depth stuff for creation. My goodness, you're wasting my time. It is the 41st millennium, and there is no peace amongst the stars. The Imperium of Man is besieged from all sides by the Xeno races, and it is slowly rotting away from the inside, tainted by the Chaos Gods. Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great and secret war for mankind. They fight in the shadows and take the text away too soon. They are the judges and the executioners.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report. Scheduled for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the Inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Calgary Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the center. There is no response to our hailing signals.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition, and lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Do you, Inquisitor? Tanker was playing Command and Conquer last night, right? I watched a little bit. Also, what else did I watch? What did I do last night? I feel like I did something, but I don't remember what it was. These load times, though. Yeah, I watched a little bit. I spent a lot of time in Swoog's stream though because he was supposed to be doing a full no slots run, but then he died. Oh, cutscenes.
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return.
Record everything in your audio log then.
New entry.
It's always Rip Swoog though, isn't it?
Of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
Yes, pray for him later. For now, we must find equipment. Explore the area. Explore the area! Oh, I can zoom the camera in. New tutorial. Which button is that? Object activation. Press A on game objects to open/activate them. Some objects require you to press and hold down A until the progress bar is completed. The game world contains many objects such as doors, chests... Oh my god.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks. But having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door!
Really? You speak to it? New tutorial. I wonder how interesting this one is. Rotate the camera by using R left or R right. Zoom in and out with R up or R down. You can change the camera angle for a better tactical overview. While in cover, aim by rotating the camera towards the enemy. Oh my goodness. Thursday stream. Hi Tony. Bonus stream is what this is. This is not a scheduled stream. Which is why I'm playing random garbage. Cogitator.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Oh my god, do I have to read this? Am I supposed to read this?
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details.
Interesting diagnostics. Damn you, Space Marines, you're so enigmatic. Access your journal window by pressing the J key. The J key. I'd like to point out that I'm streaming this from the Xbox. What's the J key? Which one of those is J? Any clues? What's these? Okay, the journal. Where's the journal? That's the map. Okay, no, we can't access the journal, unfortunately. There is no such way of doing so. Inventory. Blah 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 blah. Wow, unnecessary. Yeah, there is no journal button. Options. Controls. Controller layout. World skill swap weapon, emote wheel, because you know, playing an action RPG, you want to emote to the 1 or 2 people that you may ever play this with, which would most likely be people that you would know. There is no journal button. There is quite literally no journal button because there is no J key. So character, is there a tutorials, toolbar? No journal button. Access the journal with the J key. I'll press J now. I don't want to do it in case it's a shortcut on OBS. And I don't know what it does.
New log entry. I found some human remains. The time of death seems recent. I don't like the look of the marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality.
The marks on the bodies, not the copious amounts of blood on the floor then, yeah? Ah, Space Marines. I'd never heard of this game myself either, Tony. It was free with the Xbox Live Gold thing at some point in recent history. A shotgun!
Yes. Perfect weapon to deliver the Emperor's justice.
Oh, Jesus. Right, okay. Yeah, cool. Boom. How do I reload? Maybe I don't. And now enemies. This is the perfect time to introduce some enemies. No pickups, no gets, no loot, no drops, no nothing yet.
Creature of chaos. Can you withstand my faith?
Combat tutorial. Press A or right trigger to attack highlighted enemies. Why couldn't you have given me this the journal tutorial in Xbox controller talk? Use Y or B to do other skills. Okay, so B would... Whoa! Would do that. Okay.
An ancient Imperial ship infested by chaos. So be it. Let's cleanse the taint then.
Alright, Inquisitor. New tutorial. Weapon sets. Switch between weapon sets by right... the right direction. And that's a lasgun. Oh, it's actually a lasgun as well. There we go. The classic 40k lasgun. I feel like a very powerful guardsman. What the hell was that noise? Oh, okay.
New log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
Okay. Incident log. The Martyr opened fire on an approaching road trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life on the targeted ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit from monastery. Conclusion. After thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. System malfunction. Am I supposed to take note of these things?
There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
New clue, the cage. What? What is... Is that an altar to chaos? Or is it an altar to the Emperor? Or it's just a desk? Okay. Open the door, please. Hello.
Open the door.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor. What foul abomination is this? Talking servitor. It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
Enemies.
Well met, heretics. It is time for you to die.
You're so polite, Inquisitor PeteSmells. Wow. Oh, left bumper to cover, right. Oh, okay, so you can like tactically move cover to cover. And did he not drop loot in this game? Is that not the point? Is it just kill or be killed? I mean, it is the grim dark of the 41st millennium after all. Oh, look, another
Finally,
cogitator.
That's the cogitator that will disable the jammer.
Unnecessary progress bar.
I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty
Was that
is quite
Siri?
admirable, Captain.
Is that Siri's voice? I'm beginning to regret the big old headset at the moment. I may have to get a boom mic so that I don't have to wear it in the heat. On the good side, on the plus side, the weather should be stormy tomorrow and then cooler the day after. We reached level 2. Unlocked a plasma pistol and a passive skill point. Hooray! What? Oh, okay, so you cannot actually choose anything, you just have to press A on the next mission. There are very odd game design choices here. It's playing as if the game is in a constant state of New Game Plus. Well, that was loud. Ow. Come on, load time. What the hell?
Our augurs have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial
It
channel.
sounded like it was on
could
my
be
house,
important.
but it was
I'm on
actually
my way
outside. New tutorial. The focus resource. Crusaders spend focus to activate their armor skills. They regain focus automatically. Thanks. Oh, and now it's gotten rid of the other tutorial that it brought up as well. Jesus. Where's my shotgun gone? What is this game? Can't loot anything. There's no... New tutorial. Exploding objects. Try to shoot... Or try not to blow yourself up, sorry. Shoot exploding barrels to do massive damage to multiple enemies. Take that, cultists. The press left bumper prompt is consistently making me think I can pick stuff up with left bumper.
By the Emperor.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Some unlucky members of an Imperial retinue. This is a shrine dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes to be filled.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
Well, we all love human sacrifice. I forgot the button for locking onto enemies. I don't think it taught me the button for locking onto enemies, actually. Is it that? Credits. Oh look, there is loot. Of a sort. And look at all the entrails here. And oh my god, that's just a pile of blood and bodies. Ah, 40k. Fuck chaos! Oh, what? Why can I shoot that? I do 45 damage to this inanimate object. Oh! Well, I hope that wasn't important. What I keep hearing something. Is it voices outside? An eye implant? Sounds wholesome, thank you. I don't think that any of this is necessary to read. A frag grenade.
Yes, a grenade. Enemies of the Emperor, I'll blast you to smithereens. A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now.
Yeah, but how do I throw it? Left trigger. Don't you flamethrower me.
This commander is tough. A worthy enemy at last.
Is that it? Why would you give me a cannon to use with that camera angle? How did I get the map up? Right, where am I going here? I don't even know. Not here, obviously. I'd like to note once more for anybody who missed it that I'm actually playing on challenge mode here. This is the more difficult, only for experienced action RPG difficulties. That looked like an Orc war boss to me. Or what they call the big Chaos Terminator things. I don't know. More like bitch mode. You're damn right, Doctor. The Doctor has diagnosed this as bitch mode. Hi, Jason. Nice to see you. Nice. Medical supply. Yay. Space Marine and Ultramarine.
Fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead Space Marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
The mightiest warriors of the Imperium. The Ultramarines. No, but his excitement meter is through the roof. What did he throw at me then? Did he throw a corpse at me? That's so weird. Oh my god, what are they? Toxic entities. Rebel engine. Horde. I could really use my shotgun against those, but apparently I don't have it anymore after just picking it up and then picking up a lasgun, so whatever. Lasgun all the way. This looks like a place for fighting. Or maybe the fight already happened. Nurgling?
Come at me.
No! No, Nurgles, no! Don't tap Papa Nurgle on me. Right, my quest marker says up, so I'm going to go the side passages. Because reasons, you know how it is. Look at that loot that we might have missed out on if we went immediately to the objective. Unbelievable. Look at this dead end that we might not have found as well. I mean, sure. I mean, this is knockout stuff.
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lord had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
Okay.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship. He is clearly confusing me with someone else.
What the hell? Rip game. Rip game. Well, it's time to see if autosave works. No, it wasn't me crashing, that was the game crashing. And it's taking forever to load up again. Skip cutscene, yes please. Yes, thank you Games Workshop. Yes, thank you every other developer that was involved. Games that don't recognise you're already signed into your profile as well. Right, hopefully it should just carry me on from where we were. If not, I'm going to be mildly upset. This game is questionably put together, and I say that knowing full well that I couldn't do a better job on my own, but I guess we're spoiled by games that actually work, right? I have played 3 or 4 horror games that have worked perfectly, and that's my least favourite genre. Action RPGs are one of my most favourite genres, and oh my god, are we going to have to start the whole thing again? Just this mission. Okay, well at least we can skip some of the talking. My god, these loading times. I mean, okay, yeah, fair enough. I'm not on the Xbox One X. I'm just on, like, the original Xbox One. But, jeez. Optimize your games, please. Okay. From the top, people. I think it saved my level up progress though, so like technically I'm getting twice the experience for this now, which makes absolutely no sense.
By the Emperor.
Skip cutscene, please. Okay. Oh, hang on, there was a side passage here too. And I missed that last time. I could have looked at this lovely gelatinous mess before and I didn't. Die, heretics. Into the maelstrom of battle. Stuff I don't understand. Blah 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 blah.
Yes,
A grenade.
Enemies of the Emperor, I'll blast you to smithereens. A proper
A
welcome
grenade. And they call it a mine. A mine! How do I cancel the grenade? Right, okay, good. Oh, they didn't die. That's not a good thing. Whoa. No, no, no. How do I do stuff like that? Oh, I can throw more grenades. Get in. Spadoosh. Do I get infinite grenade? No, I have a number of grenades. I see there's a counter for my grenades there. Now, where did I find the extra loot? It was over here, wasn't it? And there is no way to... What? There was no enemies in here before, was there? Oh yes, yes, this is the correct way. I'm not in the last room yet. Never mind.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate.
Blah 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 blah. We heard all this like 8 seconds ago. I cannot hurt you, no, but I can kill you. And that's all I'm planning to do.
I found the body of a fallen
Blah blah blah. Dead Space Marine, torn to pieces. Finest warriors of the Imperium. We all understand, right? Ow! Right, so I just took 200 damage and it didn't do anything, whereas 60 damage is half the health of the enemies. This is challenge mode, ladies and gentlemen. Nurgles.
Come at me, creatures! Come at me!
Death to the Nurglings. Okie dokie, Tony. I will wait forever for you. I don't know what all these things mean that I'm picking up. The things that it needs to give tutorials for, it doesn't, but you get a really long tutorial for how to interact with an object. Okay folks, moment of truth. We'll skip this cutscene and see if we can make it through a door.
Team Sigma.
Blah blah blah. Reach the exit.
Log entry.
All we have to do is reach the exit and we've
Someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship. But he's
and we'll have our answer. It worked! I think. What's it doing now? What? Hello? Come on, game, you can't be this badly made. Come on, seriously? 2 attempts at getting past mission 2. Oh, for the love of God, here we go. Man, oh man. That's how I feel, that face. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Mission 3. There are people screaming outside, can you hear it? What is that? What is what? What is the face? It's an emote. It's one of the subscribe emotes from eSwoogy's stream. eSwoogy? Swoogy? Swoogy? Swoggle? Swoogle Doogle? Feels weird to say it out loud, I only ever read it. Swoogster. The Rip Runner himself. These load times are killing me. This is worse than my Skyrim, which is heavily modded and on my regular hard drive, not my SSD. Tech Talk.
It's going again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You're an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer.
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise I have no idea. He seems to think that I am a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery, just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other boardcraft in the vicinity.
Why can't I pick that up? Weird. Kill the champions of chaos. I've lost all my grenades. What is this game? Ow.
First tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
I guess I will. Oh, great. You should finish Metro Last Light, because that way, when I get round to it, you can backseat game for me. So that I don't have to think. Well, apparently I don't need any of that. Ow.
Thorn here. How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say that I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's
oh,
all the
oh.
demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Glorious challenge. Blood for the blood god. Stuff and things. Medical supply that I don't think I need. Loud motorbike again. Wasn't quite as loud this time. Cool. I used a special attack. Move! Ow. Ah, poison gas or something and stuff and things. Apostle of Nurgle.
The filth chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious. I like it. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Okay, son. This game is less than exciting. Oh Jesus, nobody cares. You think I'm going to sit there and read those boring text screens? It's like hacking terminals on Fallout, except you have to read all the bloody... Reach the exit. Which apparently is very far away. I'm sure I've been to all these rooms before as well. Am I backtracking? Things that I cannot pick up. I am. I'm backtracking, aren't I? Or I was. No! The Nurglings! Kill the Nurglings! Did those items disappear before I could get them? That makes me sad.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
The loud noises from outside. I live on a very loud street. I never noticed until right this very day. I don't think I normally get this much traffic going up and down. For the love of God, listen to that. If I could close the bloody windows. Only a madman closes the windows during a heatwave. I'm level 3. Unlocked item type, digital weapons. What does this? What does all this mean? Oh, pardon me. Sorry. Inventory. Right. So there's. Why do I say bloody? Because I am English. That is all. What have I got equipped? Demolition armor, item level 1. And it does 19 damage reduction and 4 all resist, whatever that means. And I can put this on and have slightly better. Oh wait, no, that's even better. 25 damage reduction and 3 all resist. Is it? I don't know. Right, where's my weapon that I'm using? Damn it, dog, be quiet. There is no section for weapons. Yes, there is. Set 1 has nothing equipped. Set 2 has the las gun. Why did it unequip my weapons from one set? This game is bizarre. Oh. So what do we all do during the load screens? What's everyone up to? Nobody just exclusively watches a stream. Even I'm doing something in the middle of loading screens.
This is just
Hooray.
the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before wretches return. At least
respite?
I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
The boys wish to assemble to play Dota 2. Allied units, how do I... Occasionally you'll be accompanied by allied soldiers. Okay, do I do anything? In some missions, particularly defense missions, you have limited command over the allied soldiers by sending them to a highlighted position. Just stand near a position marker and hold A to send the nearest allied unit to that position. During combat they fight their own, engaging targets automatically. What sort of dirty burger? Dirty burger. Oh.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an imperial chapel, but the statues there are unfamiliar.
I am not Dota assembling, no. I'll be streaming until roughly 9:30. And then I will have to go and collect Charles from work. You couldn't decide, so you got a cheeseburger and a chicken burger. That is an excellent decision. And I think you find you could decide, but you decided on the best decision you could possibly make when faced with such a dilemma. What time is it now? 5 to 9. Yeah, I'm here for another 40 minutes or so. Oh, that's guardsmen. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Just, you know, set us all on fire. Oh, and chips. Yes. Oh, you can say fries now. The squirrel isn't here. Personal log. I'm sure this is great flavor text, but I'm just... I'm not playing for flavor text at the minute. Good work, guardsman. You really were. You were definitely present for the combat. Not fries this time. Okay. The Emperor protects. Look.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
Ew. 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 Ow. Oh my goodness, that hurts. What? Why is it not doing anything? Press A on cage.
Ready to fight.
Hold A on cage. It didn't say it, I just tried it myself. Oh, what's this in here? Supplies. That I cannot interact with. Cool. Can I not press anything to pick that up there? No. Oh my god, what did I just do? Nope, cannot pick up the thing. I used something but I have no idea what it was. Did it heal me? Is that what I did? I have no clue what I'm doing. I summoned a turret. Ask me how I did that. Alright, guardsmen. Let's
The humans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
I will join you as soon as I can. Can I pick that back up now? No. Okay, you just stay there, Mr. Turret. You're a good turret. This game borderlines on making almost no sense. Loot.
Inquisitor, our Args are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Captain, a long time ago I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
Well, there you go. Another stuff and things. I'd like to take a moment to inform you all that tomorrow night from 8 PM I will be streaming Amnesia, which I'm not looking forward to, even slightly. However, I do encourage you all to join me for it. What is my time? BST, British Summer Time. So you're about 5 hours behind us, which would make it, what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon for you? Investigation completed! Hey! The clues I found led to the following conclusions. Recently, a sizable Imperium expedition landed on the fortress monastery led by a certain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. The purpose and current whereabouts of these explorers are still unknown, although judging by the large number of casualties they have suffered, I assume that the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had Inquisitors and Interrogators in his retinue, also some Space Marines from the Stormwatcher chapter. I find it troubling that the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. Okay. Cool. I completed an investigation. Apparently this is LA Noire 40k edition.
Ready to fight.
Oh, hello guardsmen. All stood around me as if we're actually 40k miniatures. Friendlies?
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So, you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. At first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Inquisitor, we have a problem.
Now is not a good...
You have picked up a world skill. This skill can only be used a limited number of times, as the counter shows, and only one type of them can be equipped at the same time. If you pick up a new one, the current world skill will be replaced.
Time.
Okay. I don't know what I did, but... Oh wow, I just placed loads of mines. Well, that probably wasn't the best place to place them, was it? (32°C in your living room and 31 in the bedroom. I am so sorry for that, Brandon.
Sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
There what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnate, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
Chaos, most likely.
Listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
Let's put a minefield down properly. I want the signum, whatever that is. Oh, look. They do come from different directions. Just not where I placed the original minefield. All staying cooler than nice. What about nicer than cool, though? Because what's nicer than cool? Ice cold.
At your command. Thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear
Scorchio.
this spectacle of death.
Talking about brothers. Which chapter do you
Scorchio
belong?
is my favourite
I'm not
Mortal
familiar
Kombat
with
character.
iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Storm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what, exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now!
For the Emperor! Die! Now you'll pay, scum!
Oh! Oh my god, we've been overrun. It is far too hot for spoops. I will not be strong-armed into spooping whilst already sweating. Also, hello Battle Pig. How art thou? Level up, for what it's worth. Oh no. I suppose this is a really good like 40k simulator because the only thing I am aware of is destroy all chaos, and that's kind of role-playing a Space Marine right there, especially an Inquisitor. How goes it? Too warm and sweaty. That's how it goes. And what about yourself, sir?
Before their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close.
Oh.
I wonder what it looks like.
After we have disabled the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, Yes, that two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
I'm
These
looking.
records are disturbing. This martyr has a mind of...
at your command.
I'm reading records. All your English friends are really suffering with the heat. Yeah, I mean, it's horrible. You live in Canada and it's hot as balls. But Canada also gets very cold, so, you know, it's... You kind of have the worst of both worlds there, right? I have Canadian relatives. 40 degrees C winter. Wow. Minus 40, sorry, I misread that. That is what I would honestly prefer, because I find it much more... What's the word I'm looking for? I cannot speak at the moment, I am so warm. I find it much easier to warm myself up than I do to cool myself down. So I would rather endure a winter like that. Howdy, howdy, Clawful. You get the weather you expect in Canada, yeah, I think that might be the best way of describing it. It is much easier to put on a sweater than to cool down. Thank you, someone who agrees.
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth!
Oh my god. Drop a turret or something for reasons that are not known to me. Ah. Really? It's that easy to kill?
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I am a Crusader heavy gunner.
A twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the
I was
Emperor.
considering Psyker, but I
also
thought,
have an Imperial space
you know.
marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on warp drives and is ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now.
there is nothing wrong with a thunderstorm, though. I must point out there is nothing wrong with a thunderstorm. I imagine Psyker would be quite fun. I am struggling to understand what I'm doing in the game, other than just going around pressing
I've
things.
disabled
But
the teleport
you know what?
jammer.
It's fine.
At least I hope so.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the jealous shields are probably compromised. Warp travel would kill you. Hurry up.
Yes,
don't
thank you,
want to get
Battle Pig. That is the
stranded over
worst. Thunderstorm, but still relentlessly warm. Whoa, I teleported somewhere. Yeah, watching everything burn in Imperium approved righteous fire. That. I mean, you know, that's what 40k is, isn't it? So it's doing its job, which is making me think that all I need to do is burn the heretic. So mission accomplished. Well done, Games Workshop.
I need medical assistance down here for the space marine. What is happening to the martyr?
It's preparing to enter the...
Well, you, sir, obviously never played Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance.
The derelict, Captain. It seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
But yeah, I know, I get that. If you ever get the chance to play Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, I recommend you do so. Lady Dragon can back me up on that. Both of the games, if you can. If you've still got a PS2, you might be able to get hold of the discs, but they are quite... Baldur's Gate, the original Baldur's Gate, isn't a RPG, it's a CRPG, but... yeah, the original Baldur's Gate are old school CRPGs, but they did a spin-off, two spin-off games called Dark Alliance series, which were ARPGs, which were actually phenomenal. They were really well put together.
Inquisitor, My astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari.
If I had a
as you
PS2
requested.
and a disc of it, I would stream it for you. But I don't have a PS2 or a disc of it. Jill, give me a PS2 and buy me a
No, actually,
disc.
We have received an official follow-up on your
That would be
report.
excellent for me to
There
stream.
must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear
Pardon
from
me?
them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The
Damn it, Jill, I will
Martyr
unmod
has
you, so help me
traumatized
God.
the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the Fortress Monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data. Gather new clues and find the martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Oof. Joke's on you, I'm on 51 now, so you would actually
Our task is
just
to
bring
find
me
a
one
ghost in the
unfollow away
vast
from
expanses
it
of
being
the
dropped.
Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found a martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes
No, Martin is my
not a
friend. We had
simple
good
mortal
friends.
we can treat.
Indeed. We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes.
Power of 2.
We need a Magos
It's
biologist,
Jill squared.
which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you
Ah,
where
I
to
see.
find the tech priest you need. The
See-
merciful
you see,
agony is
Clawful
a
has my
hospital
back.
fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
I haven't even looked at the skill system, to be honest, so... Should I be reading these things? Because I just... So is this the hub of the game, I guess? That whole thing was a tutorial. And we are now in the hub.
Who are you, Thorn? You and your mysterious storm watchers. We will make you whole again. I have questions for you.
There's more tutorials. Oh, good. Oh, good. Navigation wheel. Right. Passives. Let's see. I have 5 points to distribute. So, sniper training. Wait, this is heroic deeds. What? Right, ranged combat. Oh, I see. Right, there's little things to... What? Can I only do the glowing ones? Some of the trees don't unlock to meet certain requirements. Okay, well this is fine, I guess. It's not very clear what it's showing me because it's so dark. Plus 5% rage damage bonus against status inflicted targets. 1.5% range damage bonus. If you hover over the blacked out one, it tells you what you need to do. Oh right, the blacked out one's here. Right, okay, see, yeah, kill champion enemies. Close quarter kills, melee damage. I don't have a melee attack, but okay. Right, ranged combat. Okay, that. And then let's see, support. What's an inoculator? What's focus for? Cooldown reduction for skills using focus. Inoculator cooldown reduction. Defense. Physical resistance, heat resistance, warp resistance. Inoculator is your health pot. Oh! Oh, is that what I used before? I think I accidentally healed myself before, actually. So let's do that, because healing is important. Range damage bonus. Range damage bonus. Range damage bonus when there is no enemies too close. That'll do. That's fine. I am done. I am also very confused. A stasis casket is what? Storage? Okay. I guess you can swap things between characters. Or something. I don't know. I do have melee weapons, which is good to know, so I can actually complete the melee weapon challenges. I have a suppression shield also, so I can skill as a melee. That's good to know. Local co-op, online multiplayer, Astropath Remigius Clement. Okay. Rarity is white, blue, green, purple. I picked up a few blues. I think I picked up a green actually. Extras I'm going to guess is DLC. Hall of Heroes. Was that like leaderboards? Yes. Okay, Tony, have fun. I'm gonna be coming off this in a minute anyway because I have to go do things. But thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, for the Amnesia stream. It's really weird and confusing when you come from other games, as normally blues are rarer than green. Is that always the case? Borderlands. Yeah, I think it was white, green, and blue, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with them rearranging the colours though, just because it's not all like World of Warcraft. It doesn't all have to be all like World of Warcraft. Helps that I didn't really play much World of Warcraft. Right, okay, so the Helm Cogitator I guess is where I have to go. And the one that's highlighted is where I need to go here. Boy, am I mighty confused, and that is not smooth loading.
This is Meta-Surgeon Agrippa 723 Theta speaking. How can I assist you, Inquisitor?
I have a Space Marine on my ship with grievous injuries. I need a Magus Biologist immediately,
Request
apparently.
cannot be granted. I suggest that you seek medical assistance elsewhere.
I'm on a special assignment from the Caligari Conclave. I must insist, Janitor, do not make me ask twice.
Allow me to clarify. The Magos Biologus with the required skill set is unavailable.
Magos Biologus.
Current status. Assigned to priority level research for atonement and gathering of sacred data.
I agree with that, Clawful, but I do wonder why they thought that an ARPG would perform so well in sales.
Our brethren have been studying,
especially considering that 40k typically sells better in the RTS
We
genre.
lost contact with the station recently.
Thank you for your cooperation. I don't know what I was agreeing to there. I wasn't listening. But I'm sure the game will tell me where to go. But it's definitely poorly optimized. It is something different. I really enjoyed Space Marine, the game. I don't know if you played that. It was a third-person shooter. Very Gears of War-ish. Search for a clue on the St. Abelard relay station. This felt very Inquisitor-esque. Hi, Dawn! Don, I am so sorry you joined just in time for me to like basically draw the stream to a close. I do apologise. But you didn't miss much. The game's so. I'm not that I'm not enjoying it. I just, yes, beans, Brandon. I just feel like it's a little bit hastily put together, should I say? No, not hastily put together, because it feels like it was made with love, but then once it got out there, it was like, we don't really care about it anymore. Because a lot of the problems that I've come across could probably have just been patched out. And I must insist that I am like an hour into it and I've come across a few problems that I could see that could be doing with patched out, which is, I know every game has its flaws, but, you know, maybe I'm just a spoilt brat who expects better. Can confirm I'm a spoilt brat. Is anybody around that we can do a little raid to? Oh, quite a lot of people actually. I didn't notice any of these go live. Huh. How unusual.
Inquisitor, the epidemic that spread through the relay station was just the prelude to a full-scale chaos infestation. The void station is...
Blah blah, I'm sorry love, but you're not interested in me. But yeah, anyway, it's it is actually time for me to go do some real life things, unfortunately. But we're going to raid anyway, because we like a good raid. Look at the state of this green screen, that's dreadful. So we're going to our old pal Swuggy's place. Thanks for joining me, Battle Pig, most importantly. Thank you for joining me. There'll be a spooky stream tomorrow if anybody wants to join me. Amnesia, very spooky. Not looking forward to it at all.